This is a deeper problem. Corruption or terrorism, we cannot say in one word or one sentence how to resolve it. Say corruption, if you take, I think we should first tackle the top level people who are corrupt. If that is tackled, that can be checked. This is one point. Another point, just by administrative measures, it cannot be stopped. For this, actually, a socio-cultural movement is required. People should be aware of it. And people should develop that anger. If you meet people, people tell. People are very angry with corrupt politicians, corrupt officials. And what we are watching is, yes, corrupt people are caught. Even recently, one MLA was caught. And many corrupt people are caught. But still they are not punished. We believe that they are to be punished stringently. Until a strong punishment is given to such corrupt people, I don't think so it can be checked, it can give any lesson to other corrupt people. For which we have to develop a cultural movement. And terrorism. Terrorism also, I feel most dangerous aspect in our country is, and many politicians, for their vested interest, for their cheap electoral interest, they divide the people's unity. And they try to get votes based on caste, religion and community. We do not believe in it. And votes are to be demanded on people's issues, on democratic issues. I think people's unity is to be first safeguarded based on democratic secular values. So we should develop a secular movement. Secularism is irrespective of caste, creed, religion. We have to develop these values in educational field, in political field. We are not to bring all these things among people. People are to be respected based on their human qualities, not on caste.
But as an
community.
MP, can you think of anything specific?
So this is safeguarded, madam. Then, in a way, I can tell you, a good atmosphere will be created where we can prevent terrorism. And we are not to say that countries belong to one community. In our country, people from various religions, various languages and various beliefs they are living. And there, until we bring a democratic atmosphere, I think this cannot be stopped just by giving speeches also. And a political will is required. Politically, all political parties should sit, and politically it is to be tackled. Either expenditure or income, all these things what we collect in the nation, all those accounts are to be placed publicly to the people. People are supposed to know how much money they are going to get for their benefits, how much money they are not going to get, where it is going. Say Westfield expenditure is there, and the big industrialists, they do not pay their taxes, and still they write off their taxes. So all these things are not to be done. They have to ask people how few individuals or even government cannot do it independently without taking the opinion of the people. Then people are aware of how much money is allotted for education, how much money is allotted for irrigation, how much money is allotted for transport. They are supposed to know each and every details of it, where it is spent. And anybody misuses funds or do not spend properly, they neglect it, that to be punished. And government should take immediate steps and action against it. Say after this recession, where American banking system collapsed, after this economic tsunami where bubbles bursted out, after this jobless became more. Even IT and BPO alone, here in Bangalore, 50,000 jobs have gone already. In garments, 12 lakhs jobs they lost. This is the crisis today. So what we demand is, first, government should not close jobs and take away jobs. We demand no job cut, no wage cut. And don't increase taxes on people. First, decrease the taxes. And employment can be increased when they open factories where human labor will be found more, not the modern technology alone. Say, first of all, if they introduce modern technology like computers and other things, and fix few hours, and take more employees, and don't allow them to work. I have seen those who work in Infosys or those who work in other big firms, they go at 7:30, they come at 9 o'clock, coming back again they work on laptop. This is the business. So what we say is cut the hours and create more job. And industries which are manufacturing industries based on human labor, such industries you open more. Please don't allow privatization. Make most of the factories government owned factories, then job can be to that extent guaranteed. I think we have to create awareness and we have to educate people on these ideas which are based on democracy and secularism. And people do not like it. And the politicians who want their specific votes to appease them, they do all these type of activities and they encourage either they attack on churches, they attack on Christians, or they attack on Muslims. In Bangalore, you know very well. Can't it be tackled very strictly? And legal steps cannot be taken by individuals. And legally it is to be tackled, and politically it is to tackle, culturally it is to be tackled. One individual cannot say this culture is bad, you should stop. And he cannot take legality in his hand. There we oppose it. This is one point. Another thing, culture if you talk, one is based on community, religion, language, region, the twisting these petty divisive tendencies. This is not to be encouraged and people get united. A united movement is important irrespective of all these things. This is one point. Another is culture if you ask. We feel from our organization, majorly is movies and some sort of literature, pornographic literature. Its impact is very bad on youth. And better government takes strong steps and curb all these type of movies. And very unfortunately, they encourage, and our censor board is not working properly. And censor board should work more sensitively and stop all this, what you call long and this, they take no big knives or pistol culture. All these types of things are to be stopped. Sex and violence should not be encouraged, allowed in movies. Definitely it can bring a healthy atmosphere to that extent. Better people develop their awareness about their rights, and people can raise their voice against their rights to get water, to get proper roads, to get proper civic facilities, health facilities, education. They themselves ask, that is better. So we give our message to people, have awareness about your rights and raise your voice.